What's good, crazy emulation? We back at with another emulation video. This video is going to show how to install the Steamdeck Windows controller drivers and a tutorial on how to install the Xenia Canary builds properly. You can only do this on Windows 11, so just keep that in mind. As you see me messing around with the application, but furthermore, let's just get started with the installation. So all the links will be provided down in the description. You'll get shown to this page right here. All you're going to do is go to the installation tab right there. Once you get to the installation tab, you'll be greeted to how to install it. You just install the first three, and then everything else is pretty simple from there on. You don't got to install the one that says optional. I did not install that one. You just install the first three and go from there. Do check see if there's daily updates. Sometimes they do update. And once you download everything, you'll be greeted with this application, which will be a shortcut on the desktop. It'll be like an NES type looking controller or a CNES controller. So as you see here, there's a setting where you can disable your mouse buttons. As you see that I can't click no more. You want to make sure that you only use your mouse when you need to use it, because if you go in games, the games will get confused by the mouse and the controller. Therefore, your controller will not work properly. So therefore, this application does have profiles that you can set up, and that way you can switch to it easily. I have mine set to a 3-button combination. That way I don't have to worry about it. I hope this brief explains everything about the controller driver, and now I switch to the Xenia. Now we're to the Xenia emulator. Now let's show you how to install this properly. All the links will be down in the description below. So as you see, I'm about to go ahead and hit Edge, get the Canary build experimental. You will get all the links in the description. Just look for everything down there, okay? So as you see, once you get to it, you just get the zip. There's some things I will explain because mine is made look a little different on how I install it. I have like 3 to 4 different versions of the Xenia emulator. Some builds, the games work better than the latest build. And some builds, the game just don't load, but the other build, the game will actually load. So you will see that I have at least 3 or 4 builds, if I can remember, that by dates. That way I know which build was what. I also do have like a little notepad that on my desk lets me know which one is what. At some point I'm going to rename my folders, that way I know which games play on what. But as you see right there, I have 2 November builds, and then today's November 18th build. So as you see, I'm pasting the Xenia exe into the folder, and now we're going to go ahead and boot it up very shortly. There's nothing else you need to do. Close out Edge and just boot up the emulator. You will go ahead and see me start playing Crackdown 2. This is my first time actually playing it, so I've never tested it yet. I did run into some issues. You will see me reboot the game. I think I just need to mess around with the config settings, which you also see right there, which I will explain. Xenia does have a config file where you can mess around and try to get the games to either run properly or just boost its frames, or to run it more stable. As you see, I have a folder specifically for Fight Night Champion and UFC 3 because those work perfectly with those configs. I do have a mega with those uploaded. That link will also be in the description down below. So I didn't do nothing to Crackdown 3. I have yet to mess with any config files for this game. I remember if I cracked my file, just Crackdown 2. I have not messed with no configurations for this game yet. But so like I said before, the game was a bit buggy. I could tell this game can actually be very playable if I can bypass the tutorial. You'll see at one point in time, I pick up the weapon, just didn't work. Got past it, finally got to the car and everything. You let the credits go through and can't get past that. So most likely you'll see to the point where I will stop the video because I just couldn't get past it to give y'all more gameplay of it. Now you see how I just did that and it kicked me off the full screen because I had the mouse still enabled, and you see I just went there and disabled it. Now I can go in the game and not worry about that issue. So just make sure when you do mess with the Steam controller window driver program, Just make sure you set your profiles up the way you can have like a combination, or just use one of the back buttons on the back of the Steam Deck. That way you can switch profiles to controller and mouse. So I hope you did get a nice tutorial from this. If you guys would like me to briefly explain it more better, I will gladly take care of that as well in another video, or you can message me on Discord. Up to you guys. Enjoy this little bit of gameplay at Crackdown 2. I'll holler you in a little bit.
What I'm saying is...
A bomb killed 12 journalists at an agency press conference today. This attack comes as Pacific City's crime levels are at their lowest.
Concerned that derelict SHI-Gen research facilities are becoming a...
Wild animals are suspected to be responsible for the recent attacks on the homeless.
The agency have confirmed the emergence of a new strain of the fleet virus at North Unity High.
The agency is acting quickly to seal off the affected areas.
The cloning program has been wiped out by a terrorist group rumored.
Without agents, the peacekeepers are struggling to contain the growing fleet population.
The terrorist group known as CEL and their leader, Catalina Thorne, now top the agency's most wanted.
The agency's sunburst defense system will eradicate freaks citywide.
Violence escalates as sunburst defense.
From the safety of this rooftop, you get a sense of just how badly things have deteriorated. By day, the agency struggles with CEL. At night, the streets are overrun.
Ugly son of a bitch. We're gonna need bigger guns. Agent, let's get to work. This is the voice of the agency. I'm your handler for this mission. I'll monitor your progress and keep you on track. I'm an old hand at this, so listen up and listen good. I might just save your sorry ass. Before I let you loose on Pacific City, we need to run through a few diagnostic programs. Stand by. I'm initiating an uplink to bring your systems online one at a time. Health, online. Shields, online. Tracker, online. Targeting, online. There's a calibration glitch in the targeting systems. I need you to direct your reticule to each of the red lights.
Roads and freeways may be impaired or impassable. Please, drive.
Okay, you've got it. Let's move on. Agent, I want you to jump off the ledge in front of you. Think of this as an exercise in trust.
If you see the telltale signs of freak infection,
Nice landing. Sure, you took a hit, but that drop would have killed a normal man. The good news is your regenerative systems are working fine, and you'll be back to full health in no time. Time to assess your athletic capabilities. Collect that orb at the top of the steps. That shouldn't prove too great a challenge to someone of your caliber.
don't panic. Report it.
Good. These orbs boost your agility skill. Collect more to leap higher and farther. Now, to complete this program, you must leave the room. Climb up to the marker. Standing on that marker, trigger the exit to open. Now, all you need to do is make it through the door before it shuts. That was tolerable. Let's just chalk that one up to first night nerves, shall we?
This was one of the bugs that I was mentioning before. I picked up the weapon and it says complete and it didn't go through. So I ended up going to the main menu and redoing the mission again.
This is the voice of the agency. I'm your handler for this mission. I'll monitor your progress and keep you on track. I'm an old hand at this, so listen up and listen good. I might just save your sorry ass. Before I let you loose on Pacific City, we need to run through a few diagnostic programs. Stand by. I'm initiating an uplink to bring your systems online one at a time. Health, online. Shields, online. Tracker, online. Targeting, online. There's a calibration glitch in the targeting systems. I need you to direct your reticule to each of the red lights.
Do not slow down. Hit and run. Then confirm the kill with the agency.
Okay, you've got it. Let's move on. Agent, I want you to jump off the ledge in front of you. Think of this as an exercise in trust.
Multiplies its squalor. Self thrive in disorder and chaos.
Nice landing. Sure, you took a hit, but that drop would have killed a normal man. The good news is your regenerative systems are working fine, and you'll be back to full health in no time. Time to assess your athletic capabilities. Collect that orb at the top of the steps. That shouldn't prove too great a challenge to someone of your caliber. Good. These orbs boost your agility skill. Collect more to leap higher and farther. Now, to complete this program, you must leave the room. Climb up to the marker. The door's open. Now let's see some hustle. That was tolerable. Let's just chalk that one up to first night nerves, shall we? Follow the path to the firing range and take the weapon provided. Handling weaponry should be second nature to you. The ordnance you now hold is a standard-issue agency assault rifle. Use it to kill the freak, without assisted targeting. Don't worry, this freak won't fight back. Use precision targeting to shoot the freak's head or legs. Come on, this should be child play for you. Nice shooting. Now, pick up the agency shotgun. I'm releasing more freaks to help assess your survival instincts. Engage them with zero tolerance. Now, follow the trail to the next zone. The next program tests your close quarters combat skills. Use a basic attack to engage the sparring partner provided. Good. Try repeatedly attacking to chain moves. As you get stronger, you can wield objects as weapons. You won't always be engaged in one-on-one combat. So let's see how you cope with a few more targets. Next, explosives. Get those grenades. Explosives are a convenient means of dispatching multiple targets. Use your grenades to blow these freaks to pieces. Let's move on. Agent, follow the trail and get in the vehicle provided. Impressive. You're the first new-gen clone to make it through these diagnostic programs. Usually you'd face further tests to confirm your fitness for duty. But these are exceptional times. Prepare for deployment to Pacific City. Looks like they've organized a welcoming committee. I'm sure you can carve your way through that roadblock, but right now you're needed elsewhere. Sit tight. I'm scrambling air support. Get used to getting shot at. This is all the welcome we get from Cell, the most dangerous gang Pacific City has ever seen. Cell are fanatical, ruthless, and organized, making them a force to be reckoned with. Cell have established strongholds at key locations across the city. They've fortified their positions with whatever they can lay their hands on, even hijacking and adapting agency tech. It may look like shit, but it's effective. Cell isn't our biggest problem. Look at this place. When the freak virus bit into Pacific City, it spread like wildfire, infecting civilians and mutating them into the brutal, night-dwelling creatures below. The mix of Cell and freaks has brought this city to its knees, but the agency has a rescue plan. The Sunburst Defense System. It was developed to wipe out every last freak in the city and stop the spread of the virus. Cell have hampered Sunburst construction at every turn. They've sabotaged its power sources, absorption units like the one on the rooftop to your right. Without power, we can't detonate the beacons. Beacons are all we have to stop the freaks. They're the result of years of research and development. And right now, the last working beacon prototype is in Cell hands. The prototype has been tracked to a Cell stronghold here at the docks. That's the beacon over there on that central platform. But it's way too dangerous to set down here. Break into the stronghold and clear the way for an airlift. It's vital that beacon prototype gets back into agency hands. Okay, let's get you acquainted with the Intel console. Congratulations on completing agent diagnostics. That's a notable achievement. Congratulations on completing agent diagnostics. That's a notable achievement. Congratulations on completing agent diagnostics. That's a notable achievement. This is the agency Intel console. Make this your first port of call to keep track of your objectives and access useful information. Congratulations on completing agent diagnostics. That's a notable achievement. Congratulations on completing agent diagnostics. That's a notable achievement. Let's get down to business. Cell operatives are heavily guarding the beacon prototype, which makes an airlift impossible. Congratulations on completing agent diagnostics. That's a notable achievement. Congratulations on completing agent
As you can see, this is where the second bug is. And pretty much this is how I end the video. I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay that I was able to provide with Crackdown 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial that I was able to get for the Steamdeck controller drivers and the Xenia emulator for Windows 11. There, like I said before, this is only for Windows 11 at the moment. Xenia is in testing right now on STEAMOS or Linux in general, but as of right now, we just have to wait for a bit because it's very buggy on SteamOS, so I just wouldn't recommend it right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe. As always, leave me requests, and I will house you guys later. Peace out.